They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. The Canes will kick it away first. And he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Virginia's offense will get first crack at it today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some way.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense picking it off. And
touchdown, Hurricane! A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw. It's Underwood. The short hands, it's Carr. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
It's complete on the right side. Oh, what a move to get open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Canes are flying down the field. Here's the handoff. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds a man on the left. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. And the Canes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Canes!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the...
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Slips through the line. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. A quick pass to the left. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the fullback. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. So now it's 2nd and long. Finds his man, it's Lott. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Here on third down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they are looking for a ball play that'll work, now facing second and long from the 19. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first.
He's going for the big play. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Quarterback making checks. Just keeps slinging it. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Hurricane! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, makes play.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single cover, double cover, triple cover. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Underwood. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Hold on.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Quarterback couldn't quite make the connection on the last play. That brings up third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Right on the money. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo.
Fourth down coming up.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he makes the catch. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They want to throw it. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And the defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response, trying to get themselves back in the football game.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is third and goal. Here comes the heat. Fourth and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kane. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
35, Virginia.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Bringing the heat. Slings it downfield. Got a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. The give to the back. There he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
The Canes headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going.
He uncorks one deep. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Underwood. Pulls it in, it's Bush. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Canes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Carr. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense getting set for first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Bush. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And the Canes will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got his man, makes the grab. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. One play in this drive, and already out to the 41. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On target. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Quarterback on the move, still looking. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the air on first down. Time to take a shot. Touchdown, Miami! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the run. Snags it on the right. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Makes the grab. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Hurricanes in the hurry-up. Might be changing the route. Back to throw. It's Underwood. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Cavaliers. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Pulls it in. Oh, what a move to get room. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lofton. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The Canes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bush. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Gets it out fast. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. And the Canes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
There are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's
touchdown Hurricane! Fitted in the window for the score. Lining up to tackle he tacks on the extra point.
Personal foul. Roughing the kickback. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Evans.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Sweet cut there. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the third. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. He's going for it all. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot play.
Looking for the end zone. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now, and they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Man, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Going to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Grabbed over the middle, it's Carr. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up and down the field all game long. They're now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
Wants to throw on first down. On the move, he fires. Finds space on the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the...
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Miami, 56, Virginia.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Jukes his way for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Penn. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They're dealing with a second and long. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Snagged in the middle. It's locked. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
Back to pass on second down. Rushes on him. And the pass falls incomplete, and we played 3. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man on the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Pulls it in, it's Carr. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Wants to keep it in the air. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Quickly complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
It's complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Offense facing fourth down.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Miami! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter. And close in on 11 straight victories.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Virginia. Back, the Cavalier offense headed to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Cavaliers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. Secures it at the 30. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Breaks into the open. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware. Clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
He'll do it himself. Running through contact. Just ship and runs through another one. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, all the talk this week. Let's find out how things are playing out in this top 5 duel. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. They're trailing by 12 to Ole Miss. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 clash of the Titans, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now, here's second and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Pick up a 5, they'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. Kicks it high and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to pop the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.